Okay, I just wanted to give you a little bit of background into today's Invasion Games lesson that I have planned in grade 2. We're working on basketball skills. Last class they worked on some dribbling and some modified Invasion games using dribbling skills. Today they're working on dribbling and shooting. So I've got a bunch of equipment spread out around the gym. I've got benches, mini baskets, as well as the 2 baskets on either side of the court there and behind me here. So when the kids come in the first 12 to 15 minutes, they're going to work on dribbling and shooting. They can dribble on the benches, over the benches. They can take shots on the little nets. They can take shots on the big net, whatever they want. So I'll show you what that looks like next. Okay, the kids are now in the gym, and I've told them the expectations. So 12 to 15 minutes, they're going to be working on dribbling in any way that they want, shooting, having fun, working on basketball skills. So that is phase 1 of the class. Phase 2, I'm going to introduce a modified game. Not so much invasion in a sense, but still they will be working on the idea of invasion. So I'll show you that later, what that looks like. But for right now, I just wanted you to see the kids exploring, playing, and having fun. Okay, now what the kids are doing is in the second phase of the lesson. They're done the skills exploration, and now they are creating ways to score points. So I don't want them solely focused on getting it in the basket to score a point. So they can score points by running and jumping over the bench if they're capable of doing that, like this boy right here. They can score points by dribbling over the bench, like this boy over here. So to think of as many different ways to score points as possible. Okay, and this is going to lead into phase 3, which will be the modified games phase of the lesson and the last part of the lesson. Okay, phase 3 of the lesson. The kids are partnered up. They've got 1 ball per pair, and they have to create ways to score points. So these boys are choosing to do bounce passes. Every time they successfully complete a bounce pass on the bench, it's a point. Those boys over there are 1 on the bench, 1 being bounce passes. We got more bounce passes here with these 2 girls here. So they're meant to try to come up with as many different ways as possible to score points. And this will lead into the last part of the lesson where we have a modified invasion. Okay, this is the initial phase of the modified games. And to be honest, it's not going that great, but that's okay because I'm going to address that in a couple minutes. So with their team, they're meant to try to score as many points as they can. This is Banana Land, the yellow team. So they are defending this end. And then we have Coconuts on this side defending that end. So there's multiple ways to score. And they're trying to work together on their teams, but they're not working together right now, but that's fine. We're going to address that in a minute and give them another go. Okay, last part of the class, so we just had a discussion about the fact that there was no passing or teamwork, so now they're starting to get it. And, oh, that's a foul right there. They're starting to get it, that they need to pass to their teammates, over the benches, pass and shoot, whatever. But they are starting to get the teamwork aspect of it, which is good. And I expected them to be at this point at the end of the lesson, so that there'd be a few problems, but lots of learning that we can carry forward into next class. So there's a nice pass right there. Perfect. Okay, so there's some good things, but there's some things we have to address.